Why is the ocean important?
Rips to Florida.
When I'm in Halifax, I like myself a nice beer and some nice cheap mussels.
Animal habitats for creatures all around the sea.
It provides a home for octopuses.
Because it produces half of our oxygen.
What comes to mind when you hear the word ocean? Do you think of memories by the seaside with your family? Or do you envision beautiful coral reefs swaying with the currents of the ocean? The ocean means something to all of us. Its presence in memories and stories and history is heavy and inevitable. But what if one day all these things that come to mind when we think of the ocean all cease to exist? The ocean, while massive and mighty, has become vulnerable to the incessant consequences which all coincide with climate change. The 0.1 to 0.2 degree increase in the average ocean temperature over the past century has led to major ocean acidification. This means that the ocean's carbon sink, on which we greatly rely to hold carbon, has been shrinking, and more emissions are being left to be absorbed in the atmosphere. Ocean acidification has led to massive coral bleaching and the melting of ice caps, leaving polar bears to starve. Antarctica is currently losing ice 6 times faster than it was in the 1980s. Sea level rise means vulnerable coastal communities are forcefully relocated due to loss of land and natural disasters. Fishing economies will suffer from reduced fish populations, tourism-based economies will suffer from the bleaching of coral and the disappearance of tropical fish. Specifically, coastal Mumbai is predicted to lose approximately 385 kilometers squared of agricultural and residential land space, with predicted sea level rise trends of 1 to 2 meters. Furthermore, sea rise means that entire cities and communities are at risk of being covered by sea in the coming decades. These places include not only countries like Bangladesh in the developing world, but even coastal cities like Venice and Miami. Temperature increase is destroying entire shallow water ecosystems and making it more difficult for crustaceans to form shells. Crustaceans are the base food source for baleen whales, fish, squid, octopuses, and small birds. So what does this mean to all of us? Well, for starters, it means no more $4 Sunday night mussels in Halifax, and it certainly means no more trips to Miami. As you can see, climate change leaves little untouched. Once communities, economies, and biodiversity are all swallowed up, what will be left? You're not a little kid anymore. The choices you make through what you consume and what you support have massive impacts. The future is your responsibility, and this is a good thing. It means that through your choices, large scale and small, you can make the change to save our ocean.